A seismic shift is underway, one that promises to redefine the very fabric of the nation's security and aspirations. In the Philippine defense landscape, winds of change are blowing stronger than ever before. The year 2026 has dawned with the promise of advanced fighter jets finally gracing the nation's skies, marking a pivotal moment in the country's military history. For decades, the Philippine Air Force was a shadow of its former self, its once proud squadrons reduced to aging aircraft and limited capabilities, unable to keep pace with the region's evolving threats. But now, a new chapter is being written, filled with the sleek silhouettes of 4.5 generation fighters, bristling with cutting-edge technology and renewed purpose. This is a fast-track initiative, propelled by unprecedented political will and innovative legal frameworks that have cut through years of bureaucratic inertia, making what once seemed impossible, possible. The buzz in Manila is palpable, with talk of the KF-21 Boracay, South Korea's formidable new fighter jet, dominating headlines and sparking conversations from government halls to neighborhood streets. The narrative of an under-equipped Air Force is being aggressively rewritten as pilots and ground crews prepare for a future where the Philippines can stand shoulder to shoulder with its regional peers. New training programs and state-of-the-art simulators are being introduced, ensuring that the next generation of Filipino pilots will be ready to master these advanced machines. The Philippines is making a conscious decision to no longer be a bystander in its own maritime backyard, asserting its presence over the West Philippine Sea with renewed confidence. The message is clear: the Philippines is serious about defending its sovereignty and is willing to invest in the tools and training necessary to do so. This transformation is a direct response to the escalating complexities of the Indo-Pacific security environment, especially in the West Philippine Sea, where tensions and challenges continue to mount. The acquisition of a modern fighter fleet like the KF-21 would provide a crucial layer of deterrence, signaling to potential adversaries that the cost of aggression has just gone up, and that the Philippines is ready to defend its interests. This modernization also sparks hope for the local aerospace industry, inspiring a new generation of engineers and innovators to dream bigger. The roar of the KF-21's engines, should the deal come to fruition, will be the sound of a new dawn for Philippine air power, a powerful symbol of national pride, resilience, and the unwavering pursuit of a secure future. The story of the Philippine Air Force's modernization is a tale marked by frustration, missed opportunities, and unfulfilled potential. For decades, the dream of a world-class Air Force has hovered just out of reach, shadowed by setbacks and delays that have shaped the nation's defense landscape. In the mid-20th century, the PAF was a force to be reckoned with, boasting advanced American-made aircraft and a reputation for skill and professionalism. The skies above the archipelago once echoed with the roar of cutting-edge fighter jets, and the nation's pilots stood proud among their regional peers. But as the years passed, decades of economic crises, political instability, and shifting national priorities left the Air Force chronically underfunded. Maintenance budgets shrank, modernization plans stalled, and the once mighty fleet began to show its age. By the early 2000s, the situation had become dire. The Philippines had no credible air defense capability, leaving its skies vulnerable and its borders exposed. Modernization attempts were slow and often bogged down by layers of bureaucracy, shifting political winds and persistent budget constraints. Each new plan seemed to promise change, but progress was painfully incremental. The PAF operated with a hodgepodge of aging, often grounded aircraft, some cannibalized for parts, others barely airworthy. Mechanics worked tirelessly to keep the fleet flying, but resources were stretched thin. The consequences of this neglect became starkly clear in the West Philippine Sea, where the country could do little to monitor, much less challenge, foreign encroachment. The lack of modern surveillance and combat aircraft left the nation at a disadvantage in defending its own territory. The acquisition of FA-50 light combat aircraft from South Korea in 2015 marked a symbolic return to the supersonic age. These jets brought hope and renewed pride, but they were widely seen as stopgap measures, capable yet limited in number and scope. The dream of a truly modern Air Force, one that could stand shoulder to shoulder with regional powers, remained just that. A dream, elusive and distant, as planners and pilots alike looked to the future with cautious optimism. The long wait, it seemed, was far from over. For the Philippine Air Force, the hope for transformation endures. But the journey toward a modern, capable force continues to be a test of patience, resilience, and national will. Everything changed with the passage of the 2026 General Appropriations Act. Buried within is Special Provision Number 12, a revolutionary clause. It grants the Department of National Defense authority to enter multi-year contracts and make initial payments for large-scale defense acquisitions using foreign loans. Previously, the government needed full cash up front, making big projects nearly impossible. Now, the Philippines can secure a loan, make a down payment, and pay over several years. This streamlines procurement, allowing the executive branch to act with speed and flexibility. For the KF-21 deal, Special Provision 12 is the key that unlocks the Treasury. The government can now negotiate with South Korea as a credible buyer. This provision removes one of the biggest obstacles to modernization, replacing stop-and-go funding with a smooth, continuous pathway. It is the single most important legislative development for Philippine defense procurement in a generation. The potential KF-21 Boracay deal is built on trust and successful cooperation with South Korea. The previous FA-50 acquisition was efficient, transparent, and on time, creating confidence in Seoul as a partner. This time, South Korea is offering speed, leveraging its efficient industrial base for accelerated delivery. Unlike Western-made fighters with decade-long waits, the KF-21 could arrive much sooner, a massive strategic advantage. The FA-50s have already familiarized PAF pilots and crews with Korean systems, making the transition smoother. The learning curve will be less steep and integration faster. The relationship is not just transactional, it's a strategic partnership. South Korea offers not just jets, but training, support, and favorable financing. This existing rapport, forged through the FA-50 program, makes the KF-21 deal compelling. It de-risks the acquisition, providing assurance and predictability. For the Philippines, this is a logical step-by-step leap in capability. The KF-21 Boracay represents a quantum leap for the Philippine Air Force. As a 4.5 generation fighter, it incorporates stealth features, making it harder to detect and track. It's equipped with advanced AESA radar and an infrared search and track system, giving pilots unparalleled situational awareness. The KF-21 can carry a wide variety of modern munitions, including long-range missiles like the Meteor. Its extended range and payload mean it can patrol the vast Philippine archipelago and the West Philippine Sea for longer periods. The Boracay is a true multi-role platform, capable of air superiority, strike, and surveillance missions. It finally gives the PAF the tool to establish a robust anti-access and area denial bubble. This makes it significantly more difficult for any aggressor to operate freely in Philippine airspace and waters. The acquisition would fundamentally strengthen national defense. The KF-21 is the game changer the Philippines has long needed. Partnering with South Korea offers the Philippines unique advantages beyond hardware. Korean firms like KAI are known for rapid production and aggressive delivery schedules. For the Philippines, this speed is a decisive factor. South Korea offers comprehensive turnkey solutions: jets, training, spare parts, maintenance, and weapons. This holistic approach simplifies integration and ensures long-term sustainability. Seoul often provides attractive, flexible financing through government-to-government loans. Combined with Special Provision 12, this makes the KF-21 financially viable. The partnership strengthens a crucial middle power alliance, deepening defense ties and interoperability. It's not just about buying jets. It's about building a united front for regional security. The K advantage is a strategic multiplier for the Philippines. Despite strong momentum, the KF-21 deal is not yet final. Several hurdles remain before the Boracay jets can join the Philippine Air Force. Final political approval is needed from the highest levels of government. The proposal must pass legal and bureaucratic reviews, ensuring transparency and accountability. Financing arrangements must be negotiated with South Korean institutions, balancing favorable terms with fiscal responsibility. Any irregularities or legal challenges could cause delays. Political priorities can shift, and unexpected crises could divert attention. Maintaining focus and consensus over the multi-year process is crucial. The journey to acquiring the KF-21 is a marathon, not a sprint. Public support is the unseen wingman of national defense. Acquiring a multi-billion-dollar fighter fleet is a national commitment, paid for by the Filipino taxpayer. Building broad public consensus is essential for the KF-21 program's long-term success. The government must communicate why this investment is a necessity for national security and prosperity. Linking the KF-21's capabilities to everyday concerns, like protecting fishermen and securing commerce, makes the case clear. Engaging civil society and the media helps build a well-informed base of support. The sight of a modern fighter jet bearing the Philippine flag is a powerful symbol of national pride. Public support is the fuel that will keep the modernization program flying high. The Philippines stands at a historic crossroads, on the cusp of a new era in air defense. As the sun rises over the archipelago, a sense of anticipation fills the air, signaling a profound transformation in the nation's approach to security and sovereignty. The potential acquisition of the KF-21 Boracay is the most tangible symbol of this transformation. This advanced fighter jet, with its cutting-edge technology and formidable capabilities, represents more than just a new aircraft. It embodies the aspirations of a nation determined to protect its skies and assert its place in the region. It represents a decisive break from a past of neglect and a bold stride toward a future of credible defense. For decades, the Philippine Air Force operated with aging equipment, often unable to match the pace of regional developments. Now, the arrival of the KF-21 signals a commitment to modernization and resilience. The successful partnership with South Korea has laid a foundation of trust and efficiency. Through years of collaboration, both nations have built a relationship grounded in mutual respect, shared interests, and a vision for regional stability. The K advantage, rapid delivery, comprehensive support, and favorable financing makes the KF-21 the clear choice. South Korea's commitment to timely production and ongoing maintenance ensures that the Philippine Air Force will not only receive state-of-the-art jets, but also the training and logistical support needed for long-term success. A modernized PAF will alter the security calculus in the West Philippine Sea, providing a credible deterrent. With advanced surveillance, precision strike capabilities, and enhanced interoperability, the Philippines can better safeguard its maritime interests and respond to emerging threats. It strengthens the Philippines' position as a reliable security partner and key player in the Indo-Pacific. By investing in modern air power, the nation signals its readiness to contribute to collective defense and regional peace, earning the respect of allies and neighbors alike. The roar of the Boracay's engines will be heard not just in Manila, but across the region. Each flight is a statement of resolve, a reminder that the Philippines is prepared to defend its sovereignty and support the stability of the Indo-Pacific. By investing in a modern air force, the Philippines is preventing conflict and securing its future. The next generation of Filipino pilots will fly with confidence, equipped with the skills and technology to meet any challenge that may arise. The nation is forging a new identity, no longer a regional laggard, but a confident guardian of its own destiny. With every takeoff, the Philippines reaffirms its commitment to peace, progress, and the protection of its people for generations to come.